So on Tuesday morning, Scott and I woke up $1.5 million ahead financially of where we went to sleep the night before. Nobody died and left us an inheritance, and we did not win the lottery. And the most amazing part is, you might be able to do the exact same thing. Stay tuned, and I'll share the whole story, and I'll break down all of the numbers for you. Y'all, I'm shaking. We woke up this morning and there's a deposit for all of his back pay. It's $32,000. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm shocked. This morning has been life-changing. I had to sit down. I've screamed and jumped and called my only other guard wife friend that knows what's going on. And hey everybody, and welcome back to Lining Up Ducks. If this is your first time with us, my name is Rachel, and I make videos about all things family budgeting and living life differently in a social media driven world. So Scott texted me on Tuesday morning and he says, you've got to look at the bank accounts. And I'm sitting here going, what did I bounce now? I mean, really, I have like forgetful brain, right? And I looked at the bank accounts and there was a deposit for $31,000 in our bank accounts. And I called him. I'm like, what is this? There's no way. What is this? And we had been working for almost 2 years to get his VA disability benefits in. And they came in overnight. First, let me tell you a little bit about how the VA works. My husband serves as a JAG in the Army National Guard. If you don't know what a JAG is, it is a Judge Advocate General. Basically, he's a lawyer in the Army National Guard. He spent several years on active duty and has come on and off orders throughout his career. If you are currently serving in the National Guard or the Reserves, you qualify to go ahead and file for your VA disability benefits based off of your time spent on active duty. And if this is something you're interested in learning about more in depth, I will get my JAG husband to come on a video and explain really the nuts and bolts of the legal of how the VA benefits work and what you need to do to get them. So let me know in the comments below if that's something you want to see. So about 18 months ago, we finally got my husband's medical records in. It took us 1 year to get his medical records in from all of the other bases that he had been stationed in. And then it took us 18 months to get his initial appointment. And that was probably because COVID happened and they weren't taking appointments. So it took a little longer than normal. He had his first appointment at the end of 2019, and we got what we thought was his VA disability benefits in the middle of January. We had a $6,500 deposit in our account, and we were going to start getting $441 a month. We were ecstatic, super excited, and it was just wonderful. And then we woke up Tuesday morning, and apparently there were some of his medical ratings that they had not given him a percentage of disability for yet at this time. So he got another large lump sum payment. And the way it works is the lump sum payment, depending on how they calculate it, could calculate back to the date that you file your VA disability benefits claim, or it could calculate back to the date of injury. And that seemed to be what they calculated it on, was to the date of injury. So at this point, my husband is considered 70% VA disabled. We are still in disbelief, but let me break down how $31,000 in our bank account translates to $1.5 million ahead financially. We have so far received a lump sum payments of $37,744. Monthly, from this point on, for the rest of my husband's life, we are going to receive $1,444 per month. And that doesn't even count spouse benefits that might happen after he passes. So if you add all of that up and multiply it out to the average life expectancy of a man, which is about 85 years old, that will be $778,140. I know, right? So, in addition, he receives, and possibly me, we haven't checked into it yet, free health care for the rest of our lives through the VA system. And that is the best calculation I can come up with, is about $295,000 in benefits. Post-retirement insurance, $295,000. We're already over $1 million, so here's the rest of it. In the state that we live in, if you join the military as a citizen of our state, and then you come back and retire here, and you have a VA disability rating of at least, I think it's 40%, it may be 50%. Anyway, your children go to college for free. Check that! Free. Totally free. Tuition, books, and fees. Y'all, we have 4 children. We woke up in the morning and we're basically told that we no longer have to pay for college for our children. That was a $396,000 windfall. And I call it a windfall, but it's really not. He has worked very hard for this, and he did have service-connected disabilities. You can imagine, we were in shock, we danced, we cheered, I screamed, I cried, he cried. 1.5 million. When it really sunk in is when I sat down to do the math, so I could talk to my viewers about it. So the moral of the story is, if you have any type of military service in your background, apply for your VA disability benefits. We waited years to apply for his benefits, just because it's a total pain in the tuchus to get them. It's a lot of waiting, and it's just a big giant pain. I wish we hadn't waited, but we did. And yeah. And what the most amazing thing is, he's still got injuries that haven't been ruled on yet, and one of them is a 15-year-old injury. Y'all, this is life-changing money. You can do this too. If you are a veteran, apply for your benefits. If you are a veteran, thank you so much for your service, and to your spouses and your children, thank you also for your service. I know how hard it can be, and go for your benefits. Stay tuned for our next budget video, and you will see exactly what we did with that $31,000 that came in on Tuesday. And as always, it is a joy to have you in our lives and in our home every week, and I cannot wait to continue sharing our financial journey with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I don't know what to say.
I know what to say.
What?
We may already get our land by the time Daddy's paying is over.
No, we're not going to our land just yet. No, we've got to spend this very wisely.
I want to say hi.
You need to get some clothes on if you want to say hi.
We need our land so we can buy animals and puppies like this one.
They want a farm so bad. Okay. All right. I just had to update y'all. I would love suggestions on what anybody else has done with their VA disability benefits. We're going to probably invest most of it, but yay for the VA. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.